Hello and
Good,
welcome to the weekly
good.
Super Mario Bros. 3 randomizer race. I am Animus United, joined
And I
by,
am Meowth Rocket. Nice to meet you all again.
it looks like we are going to have an excellent race here. Let's get started. Today we
So,
have DLP, Macobra, Stewie, and Night Shifter here to tag us along for our 4 featured runners. We also have an additional 5 other runners in the race time uh, chat
so
as well.
let's give let's give all of the runners a big hand. Can I get a hooray in the chat? All right, well, we should be starting shortly.
Yeah, we just gave the runners the good to go, and good luck and have fun to everyone out there.
Remember, keep Boss Bass hungry.
So this week we're going to be racing using the tourney brackets, which what that does is there's going to be no end card game, and hammers are not going to be able to break locks. So this is going to be the flag set you will see in the second round of the SMB3 randomizer tournament. So it
which
looks
is
like
actually coming which is actually coming up in 2 weeks, so remember to sign up. And we're starting off with World 2, I believe, the Sand World.
Yep, starting out with World 2. It looks like there is a fort needed to break that lock. Our runners are taking a pipe to skip a bunch of levels. So we'll see if this fort is going to be the fort that we need to break this lock.
Right now, it's looking like Makoba's got a nice lead going into the first Boom Boom fight. And Makoba makes quick work of Mr. Boom Boom. Boom Boom went Boom Boom. He fall down
Yeah,
for Boom.
it looks like DLP is able to snag a fire flower, so that might help him later on. We'll see how, yep, and that was the fort needed to break that lock. So it looks like our runners are going to have 3 more levels to go. We'll see if we have a deviation of path, since there's a top path and a bottom path here, of which level our runners choose here, after this level, of course.
Right now, it's looking like a close race between all four, and Makoba finishes the level first, followed by Stewie Cortman.
And Night
And
Shifter,
DLP's right. And DLP's on his trail, then there's Night Shifter.
yeah, Night Shifter had a little hidden item there. I didn't even realize that was there, so nice little star pickup for him. It looks like Night Shifter is going to deal with the Fire Bros, and unfortunate for anyone that has to deal with the Fire Bros. Looks like
And
he's going to gamble.
Night Shifter takes a fall. Ooh.
Looks like he's trying to gamble to see if you get a cloud or a hammer from one of
Ooh,
these
and
guys.
Night Shifter gets Matumboed again.
So Macobra took the 3-7 secret exit, which gives you an item. Unfortunately, it's just a frog suit, so I don't think that was what he was looking for.
Hey, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
So it looks like the bottom level's 3-7, the top level is, I believe,
DLP makes
6-2?
much better work of the bros.
So it looks like some of our runners are going for 3-7, and some of them are going for 6-2 here.
And I did not come up with Matumbo, that would be my good friend LOZ Chords thing.
Oh, my mistake. The 6-2 is the pyramid, not
And-
the top level.
Dewey Cortman is the very first one onto the first airship, followed by Makoba. And
Looks
let's
like
see how he fares against Ludwig.
Yeah, it looks like Stewie was able to get the fire kill, and now Macobra just
Wait,
right
is that
behind him.
Is that Ludwig or is
That's the World 2 one. I forget.
that's
I
Roy.
forget his name. Yeah, Roy.
That's
You're right.
Roy. My well, there's 7 Koopa kids.
I'm learning the Koopa Kids slowly but surely. I know like Wendy and Lemmy and Ludwig, Roy. All
Isn't
right,
there
that's the
Itchy
World
and
2-1.
Skippy and Doodoo? Anyways.
So next we have Pipe World. It looks like, aka World 7. So we'll see. This could be a big deviation in routing here. Stewie's checking out that pipe. Doesn't like that. It's going to check out the other one. Can't blame him there. Definitely don't want to play more than one level there, and definitely made the right choice there. So now he skips those 2 levels and is going on to the first Piranha Plant stage, and he's doing a little pause strat here. You're actually able to pause the level with those plants right there to be able to skip and avoid damage there. So very nice, and that's going to be a mushroom.
Thank you, Domino.
And
Domino
Night Shifter has exited the first world with a time of 4:30, so still very close. Stewie's found a fort, which is the 6F2 Ice Fort, as well as Macobra. DLP is not far behind either.
Do you think we'll see any of the 9 betas today?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure our runners will definitely not want to see Atlantis, but there's a good chance we see one of them for sure.
I wonder if they'd be okay with seeing Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls.
Yeah, I mean that'd be a good one for sure. All right, so that is the fort needed to have broken that lock. I believe there might have only been one fort in this world from what I saw, so good. And looks like we're off to 8-1.
Yeah, right now Stewie and Cobra are neck and neck.
Yeah, 8-1 can be a little bit annoying in the randomizers for sure. So
you Atlantis indeed.
And DLP, looks like all 3 of our runners right now are in some very form of 8-1, and it looks like Night Shifter not too far behind. We'll see what item our second plant level gives us. And it is a star, so far it looks like the first airship gave us an anchor, I believe, so I haven't seen what the anchor is yet, but that could be an intriguing item. But other than that, no clouds that I've seen, and no hammers, which hammers are only going to be able to break rocks anyway, so only a few worlds where that's going to apply.
And right now, Makoba and Stewie have made it onto Ludwig's airship, and I'm fairly certain it's Ludwig this time. Yep, yes, I can tell by the frizzy hair.
Yep, it's Ludwig for sure. And nice, Macobra gets the fire kill. Let's see if Stewie gets the fire kill as well. He does, so 2 fire kills here. So it looks like we're within 10 seconds between Macobra and Stewie right now, and DLP is entering into the fight with Ludwig as well. So it looks like 3 of our runners are going to be within, I think, 20 seconds of each other going into our next world.
It's a very close race so far.
Yeah, absolutely. So Night Shifter is going to gamble into the Mushroom House. The Mushroom House cannot give you clouds or hammers, but they can give you some good items. Unfortunately,
and
I don't think.
A frog suit.
Unfortunately, I don't think a frog suit was what they're looking for. But all right, so it looks like the first level of our next world is 5-3, which can be a very long and annoying level for Randomizer with all the enemies. Oh, there's a boss pass. Luckily, we don't have to see him for too long. But it looked like a pretty tame 5-3 for the most part. You can see some 5-3s that are very, very enemy annoying, and this one didn't appear to be as bad as some 5-3s that we're used to seeing. So in World 3, which is what this world is that I run now, there's a pipe that leads to the castle that you need to be able to exit the world. So,
Ooh, and Stewie Cortman gets a double kill on the brothers, but what's he gonna get out of it? I do not know.
so typically what we'll see here in this World 3 variant is either there's going to be a lock in front of the pipe area, or there's going to be a lock in front of the castle itself.
A good point, Mike. Fred!
So Macobra has taken care of 7F2. We'll see if that is of any use. Stewie got the fanfare. We all love to see
gonna
that.
cost him a couple seconds.
We all love to see that. Hey, so maybe you just need the extra lives.
Wait, what happened with Night Shifter?
Looks like Night Shifter unfortunately had a game over. It looked like the 8-1 was given a little bit of difficulty there. 8-1 can be a very hard level.
You hate this. As LOZ would also say, you hate to see it.
So DLP is playing the Air Force.
He's on his way to Wendy, I believe.
We've got a lot of I think we've got a lot of different routes in this World 3, so we'll definitely have to see exactly which way is correct. I think what the deal is, I think it's the way Macobra is going, is I think our pipe is behind those 3 level tiles.
Oh no, wait, that's a boom boom.
So this is 7-8, what Macobra is in right now, and this is notorious for having the hammer suits down the pipe. We'll see if Macobra goes for it. It is. We'll see what item this is. And it's a frog suit. How fun. We've been getting a lot of frog suits in this sea today.
I guess you could say they don't want the people to croak.
Definitely not.
I'll see myself out. Yeah.
So I think Macobra is going to be our first one out. Oh, but unfortunately, Macobra played the wrong fort, it appears. So it looks like I think Macobra is going to have to go back and find the other fort. So that means that the Air Force was the correct fort. So, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure Stewie's played the Air Force either. So, DLP I know for sure played the Air Force. So DLP might have the advantage right here.
Night Shifter is having a lot of trouble with the second world.
We'll see. Yeah, so Stewie's gonna have to go back and play the Air Force. Meanwhile, DLP has made it to the 4-3, and it's always nice to see a star at 4-3 at that spot in Randomizer, because you can just P-speed your way to the end.
And Night Shifter's at the airship again. Let's see if he can get past Ludwig this time.
This has been a very brutal World 3, especially since hammers don't break locks here. Although I don't think there are runners have had the opportunity to get hammers in the first place. So.
Not really, no.
So that doesn't really make a difference anyway. And Night Shifter is getting screwed by the Ludwig hitbox. Ooh. I can tell you for sure that that's a very annoying thing you have to deal with these Koopalings. It's the most annoying.
Wouldn't you say all the Koopalings are annoying?
Yeah, absolutely. Because especially when they jump up high like that, that's when they can screw you with their hitbox. Yeah, there's no logic to it. You literally are jumping down on them and you can still get hit. Sometimes it's just stupid. So Macobra has played the Air Force now. So, and Stewie is on the Air Force as well. But unfortunately, Stewie has a little bit of a death there. DLP now is making his way to Wendy, and Macobra is right behind him, so it looks like we have DLP and Macobra heading towards
Night
Windy on the
Shifter has
World 6
finally
airship.
taken down Ludwig.
Neither of our runners were able to get the swag clip there.
Let's see how many Baconators Wendy's had.
Absolutely.
Or if she's just had a side salad today.
So it looks like we got the right.
Oh, she's had one Baconator, two Baconators, three Baconators for Wendy.
It looks like your standard 3-hitter there. So DLP and Macobra are basically in sync right now, heading into our next world. And I think Stewie is going to be right behind, as he's now played the correct fort and is going to make his way to Windy as well. Let's see what our next world's going to be.
Any
World
bets
1
in the chat?
with 3 forts. How about that?
I think maybe.
So both of our runners are going into World 5 F1, both the same fort first, so no deviation here. We'll see if this is the correct fort or not. Having a little trouble with the waffle pattern here. Alright, now for the shining truth, was this correct? It was correct, so no extra fort having to be played here. And we've made our way to 3-6 here, which is normally an auto-scroller level, but thanks to Randomizer, we have turned off all the auto-scroller levels except for 5, 9, and Atlantis. So this is going to be a pretty quick level. With a little boss bass at the end. So I bet this is going to be 1F. No, it's not. I guess the other fort's going to be 1F, but this is generally the world that you would see 1F in, which you see 1F is, that's not going to be a required fort to be able to progress in the world. So we may see it later, or it may be the fort that our runners chose not to play. Looks like DLP's made himself to 2 Fire Bros for a P-Wing. I've noticed that Macobra in his inventory has a hammer now. I wasn't paying attention. I think DLP had one too. Yeah, I think the last airship must have given a hammer, so that could play into effect whenever we see World 6, since World 2 has already been played.
Right now, DLP and Macobra are on the airship heading to the next Koopa.
1-hitter, so easy come, easy go. And both were demonstrating a very fun P-speed strat that you're able to do in the World 7 airship as well. Very effective and nice. So we're neck and neck here between DLP and Macobra. DLP slightly ahead a few seconds. Nothing. I think both of our runners basically did the exact same thing in World 1, so nothing really separated them. So, and Stewie is also not far behind either. He's just on the fort that was right before the World 1 airship. So, all right, so we're in World 6, and this is the 4-4 level. Both are able to do excellent skip using Lakitu. There's not many differences. Oh, Macobra got unfortunately bounced by Lakitu there, so that's going to be a death there. And Macobra is just going to P-Wing now. Meanwhile, DLP is going to have a pick a level here.
And we see Stewie Quanten's gone to the airship.
DLP definitely picked wisely. This is a very easy level, especially with no Angry Sun here. This is just going to be a quick P-speed trip to the end. And we'll see if he checks the pipes or if this hammer is going to come into play to use it there. Now, there's another opportunity to use the hammer in World 6 too, but... Okay, so that's another hammer here.
And I guess you could say it's really hammer time.
Indeed it is. DLP
Again,
is going
I'll
to
see
check.
myself out.
So Macobra chose the top one, not a bad level either. Yeah, so unfortunately that pipe goes to the pipe between the hammer, so no cool shortcut in World 6 it looks like, so we're going to have to progress on here. Stewie has entered World 6 as well, so we're all right here within this first screen it looks like. Very nicely done by DLP. And we'll see if he decides to play the fort or if he decides to risk it and play the level. He's going to play the fort, and it is 7F1. Looks like DLP is just going to take the death here and equip a P-Wing rather than going through the P-Speed entrance. Not a bad idea. But unfortunately, a airship has come up to his way, so... This could change some things here, depending on how these Hammer Brothers are going to act. So both of these are going to be P-Wings, it looks like, and Macobra got a P-Wing from the regular Hammer Bro. So DLP is able to get through 7F1 nicely. Macobra is going to do the exact same thing DLP did before and take a death and equip his P-Wing to get into 7F1 rather than going through that entire sequence. Personally, I've never really thought of this strat. It is a very nice strat for sure. DLP is going to use one of his hammers to skip a level. Which in brackets is very smart because there's not that many opportunities to use a hammer in the first place, and that's just one less level to do.
Absolutely. Animus, can you check your DMs?
Yeah, I see. So looks like the other pipe goes to the other pipe, and that means that we're done with this world and going to the airship. And now we're going to do the World 4 airship, which gives you the ability to do a nice little P-speed strat here, which DLP executes nicely. And there's a nice item at the end for Lemmy.
Let's see how powerful Lemmy is.
Just a standard 3-hitter, no big problem. And Macobra has the tail, so doesn't have to do the P-speed strat. And it looks like both of our runners are doing very nicely.
Absolutely.
So meanwhile, a Night Shifter has his way in the World 3 airship. And is going to be taking on Windy. And Stewie Cartman is also making his way to the end of this as well. So Makober and DLP have come across 6F1. Makober was able to find a star in that first. That's a very hard item box to get. If you're trying to go after the item there, so that's a very nicely done job by them. Cobra and DLP are both able to get a fire flower, so they're just going to get the easy fire kill here. They both went after that first fort because in World 4 you're actually able to you need a fort to build a bridge to get across to the castle. Unfortunately, that was not the castle they needed, or not the fort that they needed, so they're going to have to go more into World 4 to try to find the other fort or two that is in this world. It looks like there's only one other fort, so they're going to make their way to the other fort to try to make it across. So this is 6-9.
Sorry about that, folks. Just technical issues.
I don't think we're going to see any wall jumps here. DLP, I'm not sure if that was an intentional death to use a P-Wing. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So, DLP is going to P-Wing a top here. And get a easy across from a 6-9. Doesn't look like any of our runners are going to go for the wall jump. There is a wall jump you can do there too, but that's kind of a difficult strat, especially in Rando. So we've made our way to 3F1, which is our answer. And door 6 is always the way to Boom Boom. And now our bridge is across and we're going to be done with this world. And Macobra went for door 3 and got it. Wow, that is a huge time save.
Hey, door's a door as long as you get to where you're going.
Look at that. We got door 3. DLP at a Hammer Brother and got a cloud. That could come into play. And I don't think Macobra played the Hammer Brother that had the cloud, but Macobra did take the lead. Has taken a slight lead here. We're neck and neck here.
Yeah, but DLP's not too far behind as they get into the fight with Iggy.
Yeah, this Koopaling in particular annoys me with how high it jumps. Macobra was trying to go for.
Going to get the animation clip, I think.
I think Macobra was a little bit off there. He tried to go for it, but I think he's a little bit off of the cut screen skip. So this might actually. Yeah. So that's gonna
make them even.
Yeah, I think that made them even by him going for that. That's what I was gonna say. So. Stewie was going to go for the 6-9 wall jump. Stewie's going to go for the 6-9 wall jump, but unfortunately just not able to get it. So playing 6-9 normally.
How do you make it?
So now we are into world.
I believe that's world 5, the Sky World.
You know, with these randomized worlds, whenever you're thinking about it, it's just kind of like, oh wait, alright, so this is World 5, yeah. Just kind of mix them up sometimes, so... looks like we're seeing 1-5 here for DLP. Macobra is playing 3-6. I think DLP might have used a cloud at the beginning. I think that might be the difference here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, DLP used the cloud there to skip that to... Which was a smart move, for sure. That's a spot I would use a cloud in if I had it, for sure. If hammers could break locks, that would certainly be a spot to use the hammer, but since they don't, our runner's going to have to go all the way around here.
You don't usually see those flying fish in 1-2, do you?
No, definitely not. Oh, the flying cheap. Yeah, sometimes they like to spawn in random levels. I actually find that a little bit more annoying than Boom Boom, just because unlike Boom Boom, those guys respawn.
And just as Stewie takes out... If Stewie takes out...
So DLP has found one of our lost levels. We call this the 5-3 beta level. And because it's kind of similar to 5-3, you go up to the top, except this time the bottom is water. Sometimes it can be a little bit annoying, but nothing too bad usually. And that cloud that DLP got is huge. They played that Hammer Brother and Macobra did not. So that's our difference right now between DLP and Macobra.
I believe right now DLP is in the Navy.
Yep. Doesn't have to play the sport, but has to in the sense that's in his way, so. And not a bad fort at all to see. Stewie Cartman's done a very smart move of P-winging 3-6.
And now Macoba's in the Navy, and
DLP is in 6-8 with a boss bass, which is kind of annoying. 6-8 in general is just flooded with a bunch of enemy spam, as I like to call it. And so add in boss bass, and we're not in for a fun time, but DLP is able to get through it nicely. And now we've made our way to the airship. Our final airship before World 8, as some people like to call it, the Great Equalizer.
Not to mention it's got Monos, the Hands of Fate.
Absolutely. I can tell you right now with the way World 8 is, I could definitely see Stewie, Macobra, or DLP winning this right now.
And Roy is a 4-hitter, so DLP will be the first one to head to World 8. Let's see if the Hands of Fate are going to deal him a good one. And let's take bets in chat. How many hands do you think each player is going to get? 1, 2, 3, or a big goose egg?
Yeah, I think in Randomizer especially, we kind of gotta wonder. Usually, there's bridges that are built across for to get to Bowser's Castle, so there can be up to 4. Although we hardly ever see 4, and there could be as low as 0. So far, we don't see any locks, so that could mean that there's a lot of bridges. DLP is going to go ahead and play it for it. It's going to be interesting. That's very interesting that DLP's decided to go this way with there being 4 forts in the first screen, so I could definitely see someone else picking a different path, but we shall see. Macobra is going to do a different path. And DLP is just going to clear out the hand room. So we got our deviation here for sure. Macobra's found Dark Room, doesn't like that either.
And now Stewie Cartman has finally made it in the Navy.
Yeah, Stewie's about 2 levels away from reaching World 8 himself. And Macobra's going to go...
count night out yet.
Macobra's going to go back into the hand room and play the forts the DLP has already played, so... And
let's also guess how many bridges they're going to need to build.
Oh, so Stewie had a cloud there as well as DLP, so not going to have to play that extra level there. So he's on his way to World 8 as well. See if Macobra tries to... Yep, Macobra's going to play the other fort as well. Now DLP's trying to find his way to Bowser's Castle. We'll see if he's able to guess which pipe it is.
And Stewie's just taking that voice, and he'll be joining DLP and Macobra at World 8.
Doesn't look like we've seen the pipe to Bowser so far. My guess is that it's behind. It's in the hand room on the pipe to the right, is what I'm guessing. Behind that additional level. But anyway, DLP is going to play a third fort. There are 4 forts in Bowser's Castle or Bowser or World 8 that could build bridges / break locks, and there will always be 4. So far, none of our runners that are not being featured as well have finished either. So, very tight race going on here. Okay, so Macobra, Macobra and DLP have both found it.
But Macobra's got 2 bridges while DLP only has 1.
Yeah, I think DLP playing that other fort, the third fort that he played, built that bridge, and the first 2 that they played, did nothing. So I think DLP's got this one, or has got a huge advantage in this one, I should say.
Yeah, but again,
Macobra's going to have to play an additional fort here if. But Macobra was able to get the 1 cycle, whereas DLP was not able to get it, so...
Macobra still has 1 bridge he needs to build, and I think this is going to be the last bridge for DLP.
Yep, because this is the 4th fort DLP has played.
Yeah, I just noticed this. Lemmy's ball is stuck in the airship floor.
Yeah, that can happen. So DLP is our first of our featured runners to make it to Bowser's Castle, and has a hammer suit, and has got a wide lead on our runners right now to be able to finish this off.
It's his to lose.
We'll see if see how quick he's able to go for the clip. He's gonna probably go for the middle clip if I were to guess.
He's gonna go for the big Bowser clip.
Yeah, this clip in particular can be very tough.
Yeah, but the payout is worth it.
Macobra now has made it into Bowser's room. So now we got 2 of our runners, and now it's...
And DLP gets the clip!
DLP has gotten it.
Can he get the hammer kill?
Let's get our GGs out for DLP.
Oh, he does! And with that, DLP is going to take home first. All he needs to do is wait to enter the door, and we'll stop the clock.
So DLP has finished with an official time of 36:52. Macobra is about to finish off Bowser as well. Get your GGs out for Macobra as well, who has finished with an official time of 37:18.
You know, I just realized Bowser, those hammers make him look like a joke.
Yeah, it certainly does. He either beats himself up or he gets beaten by the hammers pretty easily.
And I believe soon we're going to have DLP and Macobra join us in the booth. But let's check on Stewie and Night Shifter too. They're giving it one heck of a fight.
Yeah, that was a very tough World 8 to have to play all 4 forts.
I mean, can we get a round of applause for Night Shifter and Stewie? They are just fighting like their lives depend on it.
Yeah, I believe this is Night Shifter's first weekly race with us, and Night Shifter has done an excellent job. I can tell you my first weekly race, I finished like 3 hours and 30 minutes, so Night Shifter's going to obliterate that time for sure.
You do not want to know what my first weekly race time was.
So Stewie has made his way into Bowser as well, unfortunately getting sniped by a waffle, so no hammer suits. Looks like it's gonna take out Bowser the old-fashioned way, unless this is a fire flower. Nope, it's just a star.
Ooh, and looks like he's not even going to be able to get the clip.
I think Stewie might be going for bottom route to try. Oh no, maybe he's going for this bottom clip. I was thinking he might be going for the other item box here to see if it's a fire flower. Looks like he is now, and it's just a star as well. So very unfortunate. And this is why runners like to go for clips, is because the fireballs in top and bottom room can be very randomized.
But remember, with Bowser, only his head has a hitbox. His body, you can be there all you want, it won't do a dang thing.
Yeah, so the bottom room is a little bit different than the top room. It's a little bit wider, and also there's also one layer of blocks that Bowser does not have to stomp below for some reason. So we're getting a chance to see both rooms. And very nice job by Stewie Cartman.
Stewie. There goes Bowser for Stewie. We're going to end his time shortly.
Get your GGs out for Stewie Cartman.
Wait a second. Did Stewie's time start earlier or later? Oh,
with a official time of 40 minutes and 1 second.
I swear that looked like a 3. It looked like a 9. Like a 3. Good job, Stewie.
And yeah, we're going to have our runners join us here shortly.
As Night Shifter hits World 7, let's cheer him on, folks. Let's cheer him on. Kind of surprised none of the runners have joined us yet. We got Night Shifter blazing through 1-2 pretty easily. How are other 5 runners done so far? Have any of them finished?
Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that we get our runners invited here.
Oh, I thought something happened with my microphone again.
No, I was just trying to make sure we get our runners all done here.
Oh, and I see Makoba is on his way to the studio, the booth, or wherever we are. And there's DOP. Let's see what the runners have to say.
Hey, welcome in to the
Stewie's
booth, Makoba, DOP, and Stewie. Sorry about that. This is my first time, and I did not realize I needed to press something to get y'all in here. GG's on the races, everyone.
It's my 3rd time, and I didn't know either.
No.
Thanks.
All right.
So that was a
So-
tough race for you guys. And with DOP and Makoba, it looked like you two were neck and neck the whole way.
Yeah, there were several 50-50s, it seems like, or World 1, there was 3 forts. Well, actually, one was behind the lock, so never mind. But yeah, it seems like there was a lot of different ways that you can play it. I think I made mostly the right decisions. I have no idea about World 8. I think I played every fort, so...
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in World 8, it was the last 2 forts that you played DLP. The first 2 were useless. The last 2 that you played were the ones that built the bridges. And I think Macobra didn't play the second to last fort there and had to go back at the end, so that helped really separate you two going into World 8.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was looking at the layout, and when I was on, I wanted to avoid the dark screen at all costs because I had already played 2 forts, and I saw that there was only a tank there, so I just figured I'm either going to play this and it's going to be a fort, or I'm going back to the ham bridge and just dealing with that because I feel like the game would do that to us. So
I don't mean to interrupt you guys, but Night Shift is just on its way to make it to Bowser's Castle.
oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I saw in the I think it was World 4 DLP, you were able to pick up a cloud from a Hammer Brother, whereas Macobra was not able to. I believe Stewie you did as well, which you were able to skip
I think I
a
did.
level
Yeah.
in World 7. So I think that paid off pretty nicely for you two.
Did we ever see 5-9 this seed?
I don't think we did. We didn't see any auto scroller.
Or Atlantis, no.
Yeah, we didn't see
No,
5-9,
neither one.
Atlantis, 6-6,
Or the
or
Coco Chaser
5 or 7-5. So all we really saw was 5-3.
Whoever rolled this seed, they can roll another one next week.
That would be me. So I guess I can.
Yeah, definitely a lot of places where hammers breaking locks would have been useful, but that's nature of bracket flags for you.
Right.
Yeah, I definitely noticed that, especially in World 5, Sky World. Yeah, that hammer would have been really nice to skip 2 levels there.
That layout in World 5 confused me so much for a sec because I saw the lock and I saw the fort and I'm like, this makes no sense.
Me too.
Yeah, that would
sat
have
there for
taken
a
me off
second,
too.
thought about it. Yeah, that Hammer Brother that gave me a cloud, I was trying to avoid all the Hammer Brothers at that point, and when it actually went in front of me, I was a little upset about it until I got the cloud, and then I was like, oh, okay, well, I could probably use this at some point.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the quirky thing about randomizer. Sometimes, even when we don't intend to do stuff, it can just happen to work out.
Yeah. Special shout out to Night Shifter. I think this is their first weekly.
It
so-
is. It's the first
so-
in a while. Oh,
Welcome.
and Night Shift.
Yeah, Yeah, I was bringing this up. A Night Shifter has
Oh.
done an excellent job going to easily sub-hour, probably sub 50-minute here for their first time. I was telling them my first weekly was restreamed too, and I finished 3 hours and 30 minutes. So I'm gonna easily
My
obliterate that.
first one took so long they had to be put in a hotel. It's not that fun. Okay, it's a little fun.
But yeah, this was a very fun race to watch. I really thought you three especially played this very well, and I think you three are going to do very excellent in the upcoming tournament. I think this is going to be an excellent tournament for everyone to watch as well.
What tournament?
We have 42 people that
What tournament? I don't remember.
We've got only 2 weeks left, so people join up. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yep, if you're on
We're
the
aiming to break our record from 2019 of 60, and we're looking to at least get more than last year at 44.
Yep, if you're on the fence about joining, anybody that doesn't make it to the brackets, I believe there's a challenge cup. So anybody of all skill set It's going to be really fun. You can plan your matches when you have, you and your opponent have available time. So really encourage anybody that's thinking about it. It's not, ultra competitive to the point where, you'd be a little nervous to play, but definitely everyone should come on out and play.
Yeah, we have over, I believe, 40 people signed up so far, so there's going to be runners all
I just
skill
said
and
40,
sets.
42.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I definitely recommend anyone who's on the fence to take a chance and join. I did want to bring up real quickly that 3 of our runners that were not featured tonight have finished. We have Europsilis finishing with a official time of 43 minutes and 10 seconds. That's Diesel finishing with 44 minutes and 52 seconds, and Leslie Pro finishing with 47 minutes and 22 seconds. And so Night Shifter is last of our remaining runners. We're waiting for his their official time. Unfortunately, what I just noticed on Night Shifter's end is that one of the first 2 forts that you guys played actually broke a lock in front of that tank that you need to build the bridge. So actually, there
it
were
looks
3
like 3
forts.
of them were required. Okay.
So it was required. Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't notice that till Night Shift went over there, and there was a lock in front of there. So yeah, there were at least 3, maybe 4 forts required here.
By the way, shout out to almost wall jumping 6'9" with a fire flower.
I noticed that. I was like, you're very close.
I hit the pixel.
You were super close to getting it. I was like, oh man.
Oh yeah, also shout outs for me getting door free. That was awesome.
Yes, I was
Right.
very excited when that happened. I was like, wow.
Just on a win decision there.
That was very epic.
All right, I'm gonna take off and cheer Night Shifter on the rest of the way. Thanks everyone for the race and the commentary. It was fun. Can't wait for the tournament.
Thanks, DLP.
None of
Hope
us
you have a
can
great
wait.
one.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, for comms. Thank you, Speaking Android hosting, and yeah, tournament hype.
Thank you, Macobra.
I'm gonna head out and get back to some
Okay,
no wrong
Stewie.
warp attempts.
And
I will be
congratulations on your no wrong warps, by the way. I've been
Oh.
watching you. You've been doing an excellent job on them.
Thank you. It'd
Hope
just
you
be
have a good
nice
one.
if I could finish out a run for a 10:49, but it'll happen.
I'll be cheering you on. You got this.
Thanks. All right. Have a good night,
Okay.
guys.
Hey, have a great one.
Thank you.
Absolutely. You do the same.
Thank you.
All right, so we're going to be
Just
finishing
waiting
off
on
here
Night
with Night Shifter. We'll be sure to get Night Shifter in as well to the finish. And Night Shifter has played all the forts now, so should just get into Bowser's Castle. Yep, got a hammer suit as well. Going to use a star as well. And we're on our way.
He wants to make Bowser pay.
So I don't think we'll see if Night Shifter goes for clips or whether he goes for top broom. I could see. Well, I don't think we've seen top room today, so it would be interesting to see how the fireball patterns are for top room if we do see that. Able to get the 1-up clip.
Skipping the 1-up and going for it. There's the everyman's clip.
Being safe about these jumps, definitely need to.
He's going for
very
that top
close.
clip. Come on, you can do it, Night Shifter.
Yeah, that's kind of the annoying clip if you're not able to get it first try. So these I forgot to mention Bowser's statue also emits random laser patterns too, so gotta be careful about that as well as the random fireballs. So far, nothing too bad. Just taking it safe. No troll there. Hey, looks like we're in the clear now. And get your GGs out for Night Shifter.
I believe that's. Let's see what his final time is gonna be.
With an official time of 53 minutes and 18 seconds. And I'll be sure to signal.
Actually,
Give
53
Night Shifter
night.
the invite over here, and we'll see if Night Shifter wants to join us for an interview. But a special congratulations to Night Shifter, first time and sub-hourling. That was a very well done job by Night Shifter to do that.
Oh, no question. And I see Night Shifter's on his way.
Guess we'll welcome Night Shifter in. Okay, I'll check. And welcome Night Shifter. Congratulations on your first completion, a sub-hour. A very nice job. You got any thoughts about the seed?
Hated seeing 8-1 that early in level 7.
Yeah.
I have 8-1 has always given me troubles.
Yeah, 8-1 can be very, very tough. I saw that was very unfortunate to have to deal with that so early. And looked like the Mushroom House was not doing you any favors by giving you frog suits.
It gave me a frog suit and then it gave me a...
Animus, I can't really hear Night Shifter.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear, yeah.
Well, it's showing he's mute for me. It's showing Night Shifter is mute.
I mean,
I'm not
maybe
muted.
it's just on your end because Night Shifter's talking loud and clear, I think.
But yeah, this is my my very first one, and I just wanted to...
Night Shifter?
I can hear you loud and clear, meow.
I'm sorry. This has not been my day.
Sounds like it's same for the both of us, my friend. But yeah, this was my first weekly because I'm going to be taking place in the part of the upcoming tournament, and I think a little bit of nerves got in there too.
Yeah, it definitely can for sure, especially a World 8 like that where you have to play all 4 forts, unfortunately.
I was glad that I found Bowser's the place where Bowser's castle was quickly, and that the fort right there was one of the ones I needed, but the fact that I had to go through all the 3 others to get the second one was...
Yeah, we were actually wondering if, because the other runners actually played the 2 forts in the hand stage first, and we didn't see the last 2 forts until later, so we didn't see the lock in front of the tank there until we saw on your screen, so didn't realize that the first 2 forts there were going to have to be played as well.
Yeah, one of those 2 was required, and I don't know which one it was.
Yeah, I don't either. But, so that's what it looked like to me. It was all 4 were going to have to be required. But you did an excellent job. I'm so glad you're going to be able to participate in the upcoming tournament. Yeah,
thanks,
you
guys.
did absolutely phenomenal today. And
Any thoughts for any future runners out there?
It may be tough at first when you're trying to get levels down and you're trying to get tricks down, but just keep at it and practice. And if you get frustrating during practice, step away. Don't let the game frustrate you.
I do want to take this opportunity to be sure to follow all 4 of our featured runners tonight. I guess the command's not working tonight, but just follow DLP316, Macobra 52, Stewie Cartman, and Night Shifter, all 4 excellent runners tonight, and be sure to give our runners some support tonight.
All right, thanks guys for having me. Thanks for letting me be one of your featured runners, and I'll catch you guys next week.
Catch you guys next week. thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a great one.
You too.
All right, I think that's going to cover everything from us. You got any last thoughts, Neil?
I think this has just been one heck of a race, and I think we've seen. I'm expecting great things from DLP, Makoba, Stewie, and Night Shifter in the coming tournament. Remember, folks, only 2 weeks left till we start. Get your entrance in now.
Absolutely. So from Animus United and Meow, Animus United, thank you for joining us for our Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer weekly race on Speed Gaming. Hope to see you next
I'm
week, and hope to see you for the upcoming tournament.
We'll see you in the arena.
Thank you, and bye-bye.